What's going on, everyone? It is Super here, and I'm bringing you guys another Mortal Kombat X video. And today I'm going to be actually answering a question that I've been getting since KP2 was officially announced, or I should say the reveal trailer for the Combat Pack 2 characters was revealed. So that was a nice combo by that guy, by the way. 44%, really fucking sick. But what I'm here to talk about is whether I think there's going to be a Combat Pack number 3 or a potential story mode combat pack or a story mode DLC pack. And I'm here to pretty much break it to you guys that I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that NetherRealm Studios is going to work on another combat pack because it's pretty hard to make these characters. Like, it took them this long, and I don't think to this point like all 4 DLC characters are complete. You know what I mean? Like, probably the last 2 characters are still being worked on. So it takes, first of all, a really long time to decide on DLC characters, and it takes a really long time to make them. So I really don't think that they're going to spend another 6 months making another 4 DLC characters. Plus, let me explain to you guys how I think the next year is going to work for NetherRealm. So right now they announced Combat Pack number 2, right? So the 4 DLC characters are going to be coming out in the first half of 2016. So that's going to be probably before June, before July, stuff like that, before E3 pretty much. And something that NetherRealm Studios is going to do in this year's E3, or I should say 2016's E3, is they're going to announce their new game, which in my opinion is going to be Injustice 2. And then Injustice 2 is going to come out in April of 2017. That's how it's been since Mortal Kombat 9 came out. Mortal Kombat 9 came out in April. And then 2 years later, Injustice came out in April. Then 2 years later, Mortal Kombat X came out in April. And then 2 years, by April 2017, it would have been 2 years of Mortal Kombat X being released. So Injustice 2 is going to be coming out. So that's why the Combat Pack number 2, in my opinion, is going to be the final one, because they're going to promote the crap out of the Combat Pack. The 4 DLC characters are going to be coming out. They're going to be updating the game with patches, fixes to, or I should say nerfs, pretty much character balancing over the course of the first half of 2016. So once that happens, once that comes out, I think they're not going to update the game anymore. I think we're going to get maybe a few more patches after that, if there's something really, really broken, or if there's maybe a huge bug that comes out. But as far as character adjustments, I think we're going to get one final patch once the final DLC character comes out, and then they're not going to touch the game anymore as far as updates. We're not going to get any more DLC characters. And they're going to focus all their attention after that on promoting Injustice 2, which is probably going to be revealed during E3. So sadly, I don't think there's going to be any more DLC characters. I think once this Combat Pack 2 comes out, that's going to be it for MKX as far as new DLC, or just pretty much updating the game, because it would have been a year already, almost a year and a half since the release of Mortal Kombat X. And if I'm not mistaken, I think NetherRealm Studio actually, kept this game alive more than the previous 2 NetherRealm games, like Injustice. I think it was, pretty much not being updated after 6 months of being released, and the same thing with Mortal Kombat 9. So, I really appreciate them taking care of the game this much, especially with 2 Combat Pack number 2s getting 8 DLC characters. Is really sick. One thing I do still have a little tiny hope for is maybe they release a story mode, story pack DLC, where they bring the NPCs from story mode like Baraka, Sindel, and Rain. And I don't care if they charge. It would be amazing if it was free. Obviously, they wouldn't do that, but if they charge $20 or $15, $5 per character, that would be really sick. It would be a really cool fan service thing, because a lot of people weren't happy with having 2 more guest characters in the combat pack. You know, pretty much 4 guest characters, and of course we do get Triborg, which is pretty much 3 classic characters in one, with the Sector, Cyrax, and Cyber Smoke variations. But it would be really cool for them to release a story mode pack DLC with Rain, Baraka, and Sindel. That I still have a little bit of hope for that, but other Combat Pack 3, I don't think it's gonna happen. But let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I will see you guys next.